Yes, 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 yes. I never get tired of that song. Hi, everybody. How you doing? Good to see you. It's good to have you here. I'm so glad that you are here. I really am. And I'm glad I'm here. It's good to be here. It's good to be here. So what is up, my friends? We've got lots of good folks here. Lots of good folks here. Not like a value judgment or anything, but I just have this great feeling about everybody. Not to play favorites. Hi, everybody. Yes, you can call me Bob. Yes. Hey, how are you? James is surprised. James is somehow surprised to see me again, even though this was a scheduled broadcast. Um, is it because of technical difficulties? Is that what you were expecting? I don't blame you. I do not blame you. Sorry, I was a little bit late. I wanted to make sure that everything was working right before I came on, and sure enough, it's not. But it's okay. I have some. I keep talking about systems and trying to get updated and make sure that all of my technical things are in a row. All my technical ducks in a row. 6 or more technical ducks that I once knew, and so. There's a brand new piece of, well, not brand new, it's been out for a while, but apparently it's an interesting piece of software that is for creators, and it's about putting your schedule together and making sure that all of your bits and pieces, that you've got everything, that you've got your audio and you've got your video, you got your subject lined up, maybe you got a script if you use one, and that sort of thing. So I'm going to try that out, see if that makes my life a little bit more organized, because goodness knows I need organization. Don't we all? But don't we all? Let's see. Let's see what people are talking about here. What are people talking about in the chat? What are people talking about? Oh, hey, Brandon. Hey, Brandon, how are you? Good to see you as always. Brandon says Barney's my favorite purple dinosaur. Awesome. He may be the only purple dinosaur that you know, really, technically speaking, but it's okay. Oh, my goodness gracious. What else? What else? Let's see. Oh, I see. I did not know this. Emmy did not tell me this. It is a public holiday, Monday, for most of Australia today, King's birthday. So you are on a Monday. This is a Sunday Monday broadcast, as they say. It's Emmy. it's Emmy and it's Emmy and all you other folks there in Oz. It's good to see you tomorrow. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay, let's see. Oh, wait. What? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Is that the Bob West? Well, yes, it is. Yes, that Bob West. And is that the Brandon Smith? How are you? Good to see you. It's good to be here. I mean, it's good to have you here. It's good that you are being. Anyway, so nice to have you here. I know you don't make it by that often, and I appreciate you. I appreciate you stopping in. Well, and Brandon says you do need organization. I wasn't going to say anything, but glad you did. It's true. It's true. And lately I don't know if I've mentioned this, but I've kind of sort of self-diagnosed with ADHD over the last couple of years. I think I may have it. I need to get an official opinion on that. But that's one of those things that helps a lot, is to have some system to put things together. I mean, it's like I do all these things that require lots of technical things, lots of detail, lots of little minutia things. When I'm working on a TV show and I'm doing graphic design and stuff, there's like this huge list of things that I've got to do, and I've got to get the dimensions right, and I've got to get the materials right and everything. And I don't have a problem doing that. It's interesting. It's like here's the difference. The difference is if I have to do it for somebody else, there's accountability involved, right? If I have to do it for myself, if I'm just doing it for myself, then I don't really put it at the top of my list. I put other people's stuff before me. So what I have to do, really, is I have to start thinking about it as being accountable to you. to the fandom, to the Barney fandom, and being here on time and making things look better. That's what I need to do. I need to change my perception, to shift my perception of accountability. And so that's the way that works. So yeah, I've got some fun footage today. I have I have some footage of the one and only Julie Johnson doing the voice of Baby Bop in a pre-record session. And I think it was for the transportation episode of the first season, which was like what, maybe the third episode or so, something like that. So yeah, stick around. And I will have that. And yeah, here we go. Emmy says, I have ADHD as well, and it's so hard to deal with. It's so funny, an ADHD looking after a fellow ADHDer. You know, it's probably good because we know what works and what doesn't, right? So it's a good thing. Because folks who are outside that kind of classification may have a hard time understanding that there are certain things that are difficult for some reason. It's like, to a lot of people, neurotypicals will think, well, just what? That's hard for you? Oh, but yeah, it's interesting. It's interesting stuff to find out about yourself at the age of over 60. So yeah. Oh, look at this. Oh, here we go. And Aaron says, what's your favorite Donald Duck memory in honor of his 90th birthday today? Is it his 90th? I was thinking is it his 80th or 90th? I'm not sure. I don't know. But I saw Mr. Daniel Ross, the voice of Donald Duck, on many an occasion. He was at the park, I think yesterday, and he recorded some videos and stuff, and it was great. I loved watching him going around, and he got, he went over to Donald Duck, who was there doing his thing, walking around and saying hello to people, and provided Donald's voice, and he sang "Happy Birthday" to Donald Duck in the official Donald Duck voice. And that was awesome. I love that. That's a great video. If you could find him, look for Daniel Ross, voiceover actor Daniel Ross. I'll have to find his handle and put that up sometime. Yeah, it's true. April says Donald Duck is 90 years old. Wow, yeah, he doesn't look a day over 20 or something. Seriously, he looks brand new. It's awesome. It's awesome. Oh my goodness. And Brandon says, happy birthday, Donald Duck, from your friend Barney. That's right. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Donald. Happy birthday to you. And many more. Fuzzy. I'm Fuzzy. There I am. Hi. How you doing? How about a big hug? Yes? Group hug? Here we go. Oh, thank you so much. Good to see you, everybody. Thanks for coming. We're going to have some fun. Yes? Yes. Okay. Yes. And that's right. Kyle Color says that Tony Anselmo is the official voice of Donald Duck at this very moment. Yes. Daniel Ross has also been the official voice of Donald Duck. And so we have, various official voices of Donald Duck. And that's awesome. And, there are some characters where there's actually more than one official voice of that character. There have been times when I can't say for sure which characters, but I know that there are some characters, some Disney characters for which there's an official speaking voice, and then there's an official voice to do like the laugh or to sing for the character, or to do something like that. And so they do break it up sometimes into different pieces, or they'll have backups as well. And that's true for like the Muppets. The Muppets do that. They always have people, other puppeteers, other Muppet performers, practicing and learning the voices of other characters other than the one that they may happen to do in particular. You know, they might be the principal performer for, or they might be a supporting performer. And so that way you've got more than one person who can actually get out and do the voice and do the character if you need them. And that is very handy. Very handy. That's true. And so we got some great folks here. What is this? Oh, here we go. Here's a good question. Derek Underwood says, "Hey Bob, if Barney was touring with Ringo Starr and his all-star band, what instrument would he play?" Huh. That's a great question. What instrument would I play? Well, what are your favorite things to play? What are your favorite things to whatever. What are your favorite things? Peanut butter and jelly sandwich? Could I play a peanut butter and jelly sandwich in the band? Oh, that could be messy. Yeah, that could be messy. It's true. Who all is here? And Barney singing the No song would be great. Hi, Mark Aaron. How are you? Good to talk to ya. Nice to have you here. Good peoples. There you go. Jen says, "Hey, Jen, how are you?" Jen says, "Medley, Ringo Round the Rosie, Twinkle Twinkle Little Star," with 2 R's. Huh? I see what you did there. Uh-huh. Very good. Very nice. Oh, my goodness. And, ZZ Squad says, "Hey, Bob, do you know that it's the 18th anniversary of the movie Cars?" That's awesome. I did not know that. 18 years ago. Wow. Time is going by way too fast. Way too fast. Ew, my goodness gracious me. Oh, my goodness. Oh, April says, "My Barney doll helped me relax until my iron gets back to normal." That's great. We really appreciate that you allow Barney to help in that way. Thank you so much. I love being there to give you a big hug. It's great. I love helping my friends relax. Breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. Several times. That'll help you relax, right? And just hanging out with good friends like you. And you, 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 and you. I feel better already. Oh, yeah, and my blood pressure just dropped, I think. Yay! Which is good, because I need to keep it under control. And Tori Benson says, "Hello, Bob," and I say, "Hello, Tori. How are ya? Good to see ya." Yes. What else? Got all kinds of good stuff. Oh, my goodness. Oh, hey, CHW03. That's kind of a code thing there. Greetings from Singapore. Hello, Singapore. Been loving the purple dinosaur since young. That's great. Welcome. Welcome very much. You are welcome very much from Singapore. It's so great that friends from all over the world come and hang out with us on our Sunday evening. Oh, so much fun. What time is it in Singapore? I don't know what that time zone would be. That's kind of sort of around what Sydney is. I'm trying to get the get the map in my head, the globe. What time is it there? So here we go. Oh, lots of interesting questions here. And Nick says, "Hi, Bob." Hi, Nick. How are you? Good to have you here. Always. Nice to see you. Nick's been around for a while. Mark says, "Barney is the universal Prince of Peace." That's a very nice thing to say. I appreciate that. He would like to be, I'm sure, considered that. Would like to be considered the Prince of Peace. Let's see. And Ryan says, "So, Mr. Bob West and Barney, how are you both?" I am great, because I'm here with you. And so am I, here with you and great, both. Hi there, Ryan. We got a little bit of everybody here. Yep. So check in, everybody. Where are you from? Don't be real super specific. And if you're worried about privacy, you don't have to tell me where you're from, but just shout out in the chat. Let me know where you're from. In general, definitely no addresses, no phone numbers, no personally identifiable information, please. We all want to be very safe and hang on to our privacy here. Okay, let's see. From San Bruno. Okay. So we've got Aaron from San Bruno, and we've got Clarissa is from Texas, and we've got Jessie Ann in Indiana, and we've got Emmeline in New York State, ZZ Squad in North Carolina. Yeah, all right. Then we got. Let's see. Jeff is from Northview, Michigan. Hi, Jeff. How are you? Jeff is another regular. And Ryan is from Nolans. Ryan's from New Orleans. I love New Orleans. Some of the best food I ever ate there. And the best music. Yes. So much fun. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. April's from Texas. Yes. Tori is from Kentucky. Let's see. Andrew is from Alabama. Nice. What else? And you just put up your place once. We got New York City, Nick, and then we get Anthony from New York State. That's great. Cool Sports 123 is from Maine. Hello, Maine. And then we got Georgia. That's awesome. And then we've also got Lindsay from Southwest Virginia. Hey, Lindsay, how are you? Let's see. What else do we got? And we got Allie Jessa from Calgary. Hey, good to see you. Lovely to have you here from above the border. What else? Who else? And we got Cody from Arkansas. And we've got Nigel. Now we got Nigel from NZ. How are you? Good to see you. Love New Zealand. Absolutely. And I spent a 10-day vacation there that was amazing in the South Island. And we've also got Brandon from Michigan. Hey, Brandon, one of our regulars. How are ya? And we've got Parker Odell, West Virginia, 2 hours from Pittsburgh. And that was about in the area where I used to live, where I was born, grew up in that area, around Pittsburgh. And my dad used to play in like dance bands, little dance bands that would go out to dinner clubs. I mean, dinner clubs don't really exist very much anymore, except for kind of in the northern Midwest, I think, is still kind of a thing there, or dinner clubs, I should say. And my dad used to go to West Virginia to play. He would go to Wheeling and play in a band on a weekend and earn some extra money. I remember that when he would take off for the weekend. That was so much fun. Knowing that he's out there playing a saxophone. That's pretty awesome. And we've got Dan Hawkins from the Mountain State. And Mark Aaron. Whoops. Yes. Still in the D.C. area. Yes. Good stuff. And we got Nick is in Westfield. And we've got Kyle in Maryland. So many people. Martin Krebs in New York. Oh, boy. Roll call. Long roll call. More New York. And we got New Jersey. New Jersey checking in. Hey, Tyler. And we've got Blake Chambers teasing. Blake says, I'm in Kentucky. My address. Yeah, no, that's where you stop. That is where you stop. And Oaktree says, I'm from the northeastern states in the U.S. Hello up there. Good to see you. And Nancy's checking in from a far land called Mexico. Hello. Hola. Good to have you here. Nice to have you. Duncan's from Ohio. Brianna from Columbus. This is great. This is awesome. All right. So, okay, I think we've pretty much gotten everybody in. Oh, there's Richard. He's from Roosevelt, New York. That's awesome. Cameron's from Birmingham, Alabama. Southeast Virginia. New York right now. Brandon is in New York right now with Sebastiano Ricci. Hello. How are you? Is Sebastiano in the chat, as he was last time, or one or two times ago? It's good to have you guys here. It really is. Great to see you. What else? So many peoples. Look at this. Haley's in Florida. Oh, I think I'm going to have to move on. Boy, this is an embarrassment of riches, as they say. This is great. We've got Michigan, Mount Clemens, Michigan. There's Brandon. And Brandon 2. Well, there's Brandon and Brandon. We got two Brandons in a row. Brandon 2 is from San Francisco. Awesome. Awesome. I'm going to have to scroll down, folks. I'm going to have to keep on going. Because I don't think I can name everybody. Although, Bogota, Colombia, yes, pretty far away. Good to see you here. Glad to have you. This is awesome. Yes, we could. Yes. Anthony says, we could go on all day. It's true. Okay, so I think we'll need to move on here. So yeah, I think, I think it's time to do a little bit of behind the scenes stuff, so that we can get our agenda taken care of here. So this is a recording session for, I believe, for the transportation episode, which I think was about the third episode in the first season. And this is the fantastic, amazing, hilarious, wonderful Julie Johnson in a recording booth. And it was at, I'm trying to remember the studio that we did these at. It wasn't at Bob Singleton's place. We did sometimes record at Bob Singleton's place. It might have been, but Bob Singleton is there, and we got Mike Peach, I think, is our engineer at the board, and yeah. So let's check this out. Now let's see if I can make this work, because it didn't work when I tried it before. Here we go.
I'd like to now change my name to Queen Bop Tifa, if possible, since I'll be on a rap song.
Queen Bop Tifa. She's rapping. Oh, that's funny. Audio. Hi, Julie.
This is a great angle, because you get the reflection of the reels turning in the glass.
Oh, hey, that's like...
It's very cosmic.
Video verite. Yeah.
Very artsy.
You see those big 2-inch recording reels.
That's
Tape.
so nice of you, Mike.
Spinning around.
Of course, now you have to rewind so we can cue after the song.
Hello.
Hello.
Well, I'll show you. I'll cue you where you come in. It's real tough.
Ooh.
Even though the engineer's not really doing anything,
Not really doing a thing. I have not the first idea what this is all for. Okay, could you Acapulco ride in the car, please?
Riding in the car, riding in the car, we love riding in the car. Or no little get on the end of it, so it all comes.
No, you can kick it.
Okay.
Just no wild blinds.
Yeah. No ad libs.
well, if she gets to giggle, I get to giggle. Sorry, gotta chuckle.
You brief chuckles.
It's in my contract.
I see this is one good upmanship
That's
going on
it.
here.
Could you do that one more time? I think I about got you.
Riding in the car, riding in the car, we love riding in the car.
Okay, less impression. You make us light up. So the way I can get the tape.
There we go. And that is Bob Singleton, by the way.
Don't get too much glare from the back.
I love to ride in mommy's car. I look around at where we are, and all the license plates I see help me learn my ABCs.
Riding in the car, riding in the car, we love riding in the car.
I love to.
No fun. Second verse, you can start having fun.
Riding in the car.
The license plates I see help me learn my ABCs.
Riding in the car, riding in the car, we love riding in the car.
I love to ride in.
Oh, that's true. She wasn't.
Dad's
Baby
van.
Bop
I
wasn't
sit in
around
back
at the time.
whenever
So
I
yeah,
can.
this could
I
be.
look for friends from my school class and wave at drivers as they pass.
Riding in the car, riding in the car, we love riding in the car.
I love to ride in
Get that?
Grandpa's
Yep.
car. He never knows just where.
Awesome. I love it. Ah, yes. Yeah, the audio isn't quite working. It isn't quite synced up on the transition there, but here we are. So, isn't that fun? I just love seeing these recording sessions. So yeah, so Cool Sports is saying that this song's from My Family's Just Right for Me. I'll have to take your word for it. Because I cannot keep up with all the details that you guys do, that you folks do. I really can't. Wasn't that great? Yes. Well, I think that's true. Julie is so darn adorable. She is adorable. She's funny, but she also has a wicked sense of humor, which is good, which I love. And so she's there for you to support you in whatever comedy situation you happen to be in. She's always there. And Michael says, this is from Playing It Safe. Well, we have a difference of opinion. It could be from more than one episode. Could be from more than one episode, because that happens. That definitely happens. So, question, or rather a favor to ask. We have to generally ask this kind of once or twice every broadcast, because there are folks who are new here. And try not to ask your question more than once within like 5 minutes, because we can't, first of all, I cannot get to all the questions. I really wish I could, but there's just too many of them. Very often there are like more than 1,000 questions and comments in the chat by the end. And we've got 82 people in here right now. That's a lot of folks. So try not to repeat. Try not to use a bunch of emojis. That also makes it tough. But yeah, I love seeing all this. Let's see. Yeah, Jen says, that was so funny. I do a character voice for Mr. K's Clubhouse. A big part of the job is negotiating how many giggles / embellishments are allowed on the songs. It's true. It's true. You have to kind of figure it out what the sweet spot is. How many is too many? How many's is not enough because it just doesn't give it enough energy. And then how many is just right when the porridge is just right. The ad-lib porridge. That's what it is from now on. There you go. That's the ad-lib porridge. All right. You can use that if you want to. I won't charge you for it. So, oh, this is great. This is great. Let's see what else. What else? And yeah, there's some folks who are saying it's from one episode, some saying from another episode. And like I say, it could be from more than one episode because goodness knows we used songs more than once. A lot. We really did. We really, really, really did. Timothy. Hey, Tim. How are you? Saying, is there a picture of you and Julie at Barney in concert below stage? Yes. As a matter of fact, there is one. I don't think I have access to it on this particular computer, but there's one with all three of us. I think I've shown this photo, and it was part of a slideshow that I showed here one time on one of the broadcasts, and it's all three of us in our booths, plastered up against the glass, help, screaming, and that was pretty much it. But we also have another one. We've got another one that's great, kind of Barney, Baby Bop, and BJ, and then the voices and the producers of the show. That's a really nice portrait that we've got. So yes, we've got that as well. I'm not sure if I put that in, but yeah, I should make sure that gets posted sometimes. And then let's see, what other questions can I answer today? What other questions can I ask? Let's see. Huh? Oh, ho! What else? Aaron says, Any personal favorite animal? I especially remember doing zoo/safari episodes. They were my favorites besides Once Upon a Time. Well, that is fun. That's an interesting question. I don't have favorite. I love animals. I dig animals. They are important to us. They are an important part of the balance of nature, and we are part of nature. So yeah, I dig them. They're some of them are very interesting, even the very small ones. That you might think that like insects aren't important, but they are. They're like super important. They make up. There's more insect species, I think, than any other type of animal out there. And boy, do they do a lot of work. They work hard. They worked hard, yes, they do. So yeah, I mean, there's what are called large. What is it? Large charismatic species, and that would be like an elephant or a tiger, or a leopard or something like that. It's like it's the big species that are very interesting to people, that people have a real emotional attachment to. And those are the ones like whales, especially. That's a large charismatic species. Has a lot of charisma. And so yeah, it's like, those can be like the apex predators, like wolves, which are very cool and which are very important, super important to nature, the balance of nature. And then there are the other ones that you may not have ever heard of, just the little, whatever, the spotted owl or whatever. And those can be really important as well, because they may have a little niche somewhere in some part of the environment, and they support this animal or that animal, and they transport seeds, or they, just all kinds of things that animals do that we have to keep up with. So, what else? What else can we talk about? Oh, here's a good question. Well, I guess we could talk about this for a moment. Does Streamily give you any updates on when autographs are shipped out to the customers? It's been 2 weeks since you shipped them. I have not heard anything from Streamily, just asking if you have any updates. Well, I don't get any updates directly from Streamily. I would imagine that the autographs that I posted about, when I posted a photo of me, of like a package that I had sent at the post office, I think you should have those like any day now. Also, the same thing with the 2 DVDs that I sent out, that I signed and sent out. Speaking of DVDs, as a matter of fact, speaking of DVDs, and speaking of Streamily, this is the link to go to my store to get an autographed item. This is streamily.com/ yes, that Bob West, yes, this one. And I have something that I'm going to be adding, 3 somethings that I'm going to be adding to the store very soon, and that's these. Look at there, The Night Before Christmas. Okay, see these, there are 3, when you find these things, they come in all kinds of different editions. This is 3 different editions, DVD editions, of The Night Before Christmas. So, some of you are going to know what's on each one of these. Some of them have some kinds of, like a certain number of songs, sing-along songs. Some have other little behind-the-scenes things going on, or, they have all sorts of little features. For example, let's see. Bonus features. On this one right here, it says there are 16 songs. Jingle at the Window, Winter's Wonderful, Deck the Halls, Oh Christmas Tree, Jolly Old St. Nicholas, and so on and so on and so on. And that goes on. And those are the special features. They list them all there on the back. And so I've got that one, and I've got this one. And there are songs on this one as well, and there are things like, let's see here. I need new glasses. I have to play trombone to read it here. And it says like the entire 57-minute video Barney's Christmas Surprise, a 16-page electronic book inside. It's an electronic book, like a PDF, I guess, or something. Barney's Wonderful Winter Day, a 28-page electronic book. That's another one. 10 songs from the video with lyrics. 8 new interactive games. Ooh, that's cool. Christmas songs from the best-selling Christmas album Happy Holidays, Love Barney. 12 chapter selects. English language track, etc., etc. Behind the scenes. This is great. There's all kinds of stuff on here. So there's all 3 of these I'm going to be putting on the store. And I will put those up either today or tomorrow. And that is to remind you that this coming Sunday, next Sunday, 1 week from today, will be my Streamily signing. And so come hang out with us at that time, and I will sign your things that you order between now and then, and we'll chat, and we'll say hi, and then we'll say hi to Zeke, who says, "I'm here. Hi, Zeke. You arrived. Yay! 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 Yay!" And if you have specific questions about these DVDs, there's all going to be all kinds of information that you folks know about the different DVD editions. And I have no clue what you're talking about whatsoever. Whatsoever. So, you should probably be able to figure out what editions these are from that, and that. Do a screen grab and figure that out, right? Or from this, there's that, yeah. And then there's this. That's the back, right? And then you got this one. And then you've got this on the back. So those are the different editions. Now, I know that sometimes an edition will have, very small differences from another edition. So I can't make a guarantee as to which one any of these may happen to be. So, but you can bet that Barney is on here somewhere. And he's singing, and the kids are having a good time. What? He's talking about my Streamily broadcast, and Emmy says, "What?" Emmy says, "And we'll get to see your mug again. Terrible." You're on my list now. I have no idea what list that is. Now, I don't have, as a matter of fact, if we're talking about this, right? Oh, I just went out of focus, didn't I? There I am. There we are. So, naughty or nice list, huh? Which one is it going to be, Emmy? You have to make a choice. You have to make a choice now. All right. Zeke's got one of them already. Okay. And I know that some of you will just absolutely look into the details to see what's what. I know you love those. Love the different editions of the VHS tapes and the DVDs and stuff, and it's awesome. It's like you've got so much information. It's really great. Lots of smart people here. Emmy says, "I'm good with either list." Okay, fine. All right. Oh, I see how this works. Now. If a long comment comes in and I put it up, then that kind of creeps up on the page, doesn't it? I see. I get it now. Let's see, I learn all sorts of new things every time we do this. Every time. All right, let's see. All right, I'm going to have to hydrate. Pardon me. So good. Nick asks, one of our Nicks asks, "Any more footage tonight, Bob West?" No, sorry. I say every time, you may not have been here the last time, and I say, I don't have all that much footage, so I can't release it all at once or release a whole bunch of it at the same time. I want to make sure that we have enough to just have some fun every once in a while. And so that was actually close to it's like 4.5 minutes, I think, or 5 minutes. And that's kind of like my standard here of how much I will be putting out on a particular thing. On a particular thing. Here's Aaron asks, of all 7 dwarfs, who's your personal fave? That's a really good question. I kind of like Grumpy, because I can be grumpy. Of course, Doc's great. Yeah, Sneezy. What's not fun about Sneezy, right? and then let's see. There's Silly. And there's let's see, what other alternate dwarfs would there be? Yeah, there is Happy and there's Dopey. What other alternate dwarfs would there be that we haven't been introduced outside of the 7? We got Dopey, we got Sleepy, we got Happy. Yeah, Happy's good. Okay, there's one. Zeke says, Lazy. There's one. There's one we've never met. That's dwarf number 8, Lazy. All right, and Nick N says, Jolly. That's good. That's a good one. Jolly. So that's 9. Yeah, Brandon says, I mean, you could release all the footage at once. You just like to torture us. Denying you. Well, you know what they say. Leave them wanting more, right? Leave them wanting more. That's the show business thing. It's true. Well, if I released it all at once, like the streamers do, like the streaming studios do, and let you just binge all of it at the same time, you would just get so bored with me. In another week or two, nobody would show up here. I'd make all this shrimp dip for you guys, and you just wouldn't show up to my party. Just kidding. All right, so who else do we have? We already have Lazy. Bashful's a good one. Yeah, Grumpy, yeah. Those are real ones. And then, okay, here's one. Here's another one. Here's one from Anthony. Zippy, good. Or Zippity. We could have Zippity as well. But that's reserved for a character from Barney. Who else? Here we go. Cheeky. That's it. There's a good one. Cheeky the dwarf. Mark Aaron says, is it dingy or is it dingy? Dingy would be like dirty, right? Dingy. Well, if dinghy was a boat, it would have an H. Is it dingy? D-I-N-G-H-Y? Is that right? I can't remember anymore. Oh, here's one. Angry. Angry the dwarf. Oh, he needs some therapy. Or perhaps... Oh, I'm sorry, Angry. Are you okay? Are you having a bad day? Focus. He just needs a hug. Or true, hangry, who hasn't been eating properly today. And then of course, if you have been eating and you've been eating too much, you're burpy. Burpee, not like the flower seeds that you buy. Burpees. Nope. Oh my goodness. That evil laugh needs to be a GIF. I could do that. Oh my. So I'm not keeping up with you, Emmy. I'm so sorry. I'm not with the program tonight. Oh, wait. I think we have, yes, ladies and gentlemen, we do have Sebastiano. Hey, how are you? Let's see. Oh, Let's see. Let's see. I've been ignoring you, so here we are. So I'm gonna answer your questions. Like, see, like, what you have to say. Hey, Bob, I was just thinking about you earlier. I'm so sorry. You must have been bored. Was watching old Chuck E. Cheese mascot training videos on YouTube, as one does. Some fun clips of mascot Chuck E. Oh, that's a long one. Some fun clips of Chuck E. interacting with Jasper and Pasquale animatronics. What's really interesting is, or not really all that interesting, but there's a training video for the people in the kitchen, how to make the pizzas. And I voiced that as Pasquale, as he's like the head chef, right? So he's doing the training video. And so here I am. I'm doing, I used to do industrials all the time, which are training videos or sales videos or something like that, educational videos. And so here's my first industrial that's actually in a fictional world, and I really dug that. That was awesome. So, he describes exactly how to make the pizzas. I mean, there's a process, right? So everybody who makes the pizzas, Chuck E. Cheese used to have to watch that and listen to me talking about how long to let the dough rise, which is really funny. I'll have to find that. And I'll have to show that sometime, or at least parts of it, because it's really long, and I do go on a bit. Let's see. All right, since I've been ignoring you, let's see if we can see what else is going on. What else? Oh ho. Sebastiano says, "Hey Bob, hope your week's been swell. Is there any footage out there of your puppetry?" I don't think there is. I think it's like, I think it's just like, there's a video out there somewhere, but I don't have my hands on it at all. I really don't. So, but yeah, I mean, it's like, really, kind of obscure. There was a kind of direct-to-video thing called The Good Time Growing Show, and it was done by my old friend Jim Robinson, writer director, and that was boy, that was a long time. If you've ever seen that goofy shot of me in the recording booth with headphones on, and I've got like this Hawaiian kind of shirt on, and I'm doing this. That was a recording session for the Good Time Growing Show, and that was really funny. Oh no! Spaciano says, "Oh man, Brandon and I quote that kitchen video all the time. There's one line that kills us both. Smell that garlic? It's on my breath." Yeah, we had some fun. We had some fun doing that stuff. Wait a minute, I have to find him. Where is he? Come here, you. I have to find both of these guys. My other two roommates. "Hello, my friends. It's good to see you. How are you? Smell that garlic? Oh, I love it. It smells like the home country. Oh, I miss Italy so much. I do." Oh my, he's having a breakdown here. That's very sad. Speaking of breakdowns, how about a little Foggy Mountain breakdown? Am I the king of segways or what? Yep, there we go. This, ladies and gentlemen, can be yours if you take my improv class. How to Segue. Chapter 3. All right, okay. All right, I have to catch up with Emmy here. I have to catch up with what Emmy's throwing my way. Huh. Let's see. What is she suggesting here? Oh, this is a good question. Mark Aaron asked, "Did the three of you, I take it you mean the voices, the three Dino voices, did the three of you ever do commentary for any of the DVDs?" And that answer is no. And no, I do not want to do a software update right now. Thank you very much. It's got this up in my face. All up in my face. All up in my business. Let's see. So yeah, no, never did. That would have been funny though. They kind of like I've said before, they kind of kept this a little anonymous for a long time. They didn't want to promote the actors. They just wanted the characters to be themselves and to kind of leave it the rest of it a little bit of a mystery. But yeah, that would have been fun. That would have been fun. And we've got a question that we get a lot, and that is Brandon saying, "I'm not the only one who thinks this, but Universal should put Barney's Great Adventure out on Blu-ray. I definitely buy myself a copy, and I would buy myself a copy too. I think that's one of the things that one of the few things that might even qualify." Be within the realm of possibility of qualifying for a Blu-ray release would be Barney's Great Adventure. But they have their number machines. Their accountants, the people who figure out in marketing or whatever, they kind of figure out how many units they can sell, and if it's not above a certain number or above some certain level of profitability, then it may not happen. Kind of sad, but that's the way it goes. It's true. And Matt is, whoops. All right. Let's see. What else? Oh, yes, that's right. Matt says, I work at Chuck E. Cheese's. That's right. Good to see you, Matt. How you been? Yes. Yes. Oh, and also, oh, this is great. Matt says, hey, Bob, happy Pride. Happy Pride to you. It's that month. I brought a Barney plush with me last week and decked him out in Pride stuff. Everyone loved him. That's great. That's awesome. That's great. Celebrating and uplifting the community. That's great. Love. Let's see. What else? Who else do we have here? Well, this is a good question too, Sebastiano. Have you ever thought about writing a book? If you haven't, I could bet a lot of people would want to read it, and I'm usually no betting man. Well, if you have a translator that you use, make sure that they're not stealing from your account. You know what I'm saying? Because you could be a betting man and not know it. That's a little reference to recent current events. But yeah, I have thought about writing a book. I've thought about doing just a kind of a general, kind of a, I don't know. It wouldn't be really a biography. It'd be more of a just an accounting of a lot of the things that we encountered, the fun that we had, and the places we went, and the people we met, and the projects, and that sort of thing. There are some resources that I need to find first. For example, some calendars. I know I've got calendars. Back in the day, back before smartphones, back before anything that you could carry around with you except for paper, I had calendars that I would use. They were pocket-sized calendars. They were actually probably about that big, and they'd fit just in your back pocket, and there'd be an entire year's worth of calendar right there in your pocket, and you'd write down what, here's my next recording session, here's what, and I have those. I know I've kept those. They're in a box someplace, and I've kept them from that era. I have some more recent ones that I've recently found, but I need to go and find those. And those are going to be really helpful in reminding me of kind of like the order of events and reminding me of some events that I've totally forgotten about, and putting dates to things. And yeah, I mean, the other thing that I would have to do is I would need to gather a lot of photographs, and putting together that many photographs for a book, because it should be filled with photographs, it should be a lot, is really, that can be time consuming, super time consuming, because you have to put out the word that you're asking people for photos. There are a certain number of a certain number of people you can ask, through channels like there's like a group on Facebook where that's only for Barney alums, people who've worked on the show. Can ask through that or ask through elsewhere. But anyway, it's like a process where you have to get permissions, releases, good quality copies of them, which can be tough because sometimes people don't keep really good quality copies of stuff. But it's an interesting process, and it's a little bit involved. But I am going to try to do it at some point. A certain number of peoples. That's right. That's right. And did you say? Nick says, "Hey Bob, we got the unintentionally famous John Phelps. John Phelps, are you in the room? Are you in the chat? There he is. Oh look, there's John Phelps. Hey, stuck on a mission in the new Alan Wake 2 add-on, but figured it out. Okay, I'm glad you survived. I really am." Alan Wake? Is Alan Wake? Is that Alan Wake or Alien Wake? I don't know that game. Sorry. I don't know. Hi, John. How are you? What else? Oh, Kelsey. See, Kelsey's putting a lot of very enthusiastic things here. And just to see if I will put their comment on the screen. And oops, how did that happen? Oh, look. Lots of nice things about me on the screen. Kelsey says Bob West made the absolute best Barney actor. Long live and long love Bob West. Nothing tops him. Thank you, Kelsey. You're awfully nice. And see, that worked. Flattery will get you nowhere sometimes, but in this case, it got you somewhere. So much fun. Oy. And Jason says, Bob is the king. It's good to be the king. I don't have my crown on right now. But how are you, Jason? Jason is the king of what he does. Play-alongs. Pretty awesome. What else? What else? Other questions? So do you want me to do a replay of the footage? Do you want to see it again? Because, I can do that. I have been known to do that every single time. Let's have a vote. Who wants to see the footage again? Yes? Okay, we have so far one yes, one nah, which I take means no. Kidding. Yes. Oh, Blake, you're a kidder. Okay, there's a me. Yep. I'd say that's positive. See, we always get this. Every once in a while we get a no. Every once in a while, but seriously. Okay, let's see. Let's see if I can make the... I'm trying to do this manually and it won't sync up, but I think this might work. Let's try this. All right, here we go. This is, again, ladies and gentlemen, once again, I have to line this up so it doesn't... there we go. All right. So once again, this would be the famous Julie Johnson as Baby Bop in the recording studio riding in the car, or recording riding in the car. Here we go. Whoops.
I'd like to now change my name to Queen Bop Tifa, if possible, since I'll be on a rap song.
Queen Bop Tifa.
Sure. Reroute my audio.
Hi, Julie.
This is a great angle, because you get the reflection of the reels turning in the glass.
Oh, hey, that's like
It's very cosmic.
video verite. Yeah.
Very artsy.
You want them to turn a little bit?
Video verite, indeed. I think my lens was dirty here.
That's so nice of you, Mike.
It was a little bit of
First I have
reflection
to
too,
rewind
but
so we can
still.
cue after the song.
Hello.
Well, I'll show you. I'll cue you when you come in. It's real tough.
See, those are their hip hop
The
moves.
engineer's not really doing anything. You're
Not
like,
really doing a thing. I have not the first idea what this is all for.
Mike,
could you
very funny.
Acapulco ride in the car, please?
Riding in the car, riding in the car. We love riding in the car. Or no little get on the end of it so it all comes.
No, you can kick it.
Okay.
Just no wild blinds.
Yeah. No ad-libs.
well, if she gets to giggle, I get to giggle. Sorry, gotta chuckle.
You brief chuckles.
It's in my contract.
I see this is one good upmanship.
That's
going
right.
on here.
Riding in the
Do that
car.
one more time. I think I about got you.
Riding in the car, riding in the car. We love riding in the car.
Okay, less compression.
You make us light
I think she just got car sick. Big old 2-inch reels of recording tape that we used back then.
I love to ride in mommy's car. I look around at where we are, and all the license plates I see help me learn my ABCs.
Riding in the car.
And that was Ricky, I
riding in
think.
the car. We love riding in the car. I love to.
No fun. Second verse, you can start having fun.
And that would be
riding in
Brian.
the car.
The license plates I see help me learn my ABCs.
Riding in the car, riding in the car. We love riding in the car.
I love to ride in Daddy's van. I sit in back whenever I can. I look for friends from my school class and wave at drivers as they pass.
Riding in the car, riding in the car.
Grab that.
We love riding in the car.
I love to ride in
Get that? Yep.
Grandpa's car. He never knows just where.
Okay. Had to cough. This laugh is, you made me laugh, and now I'm having to cough. Oh, my goodness. Oh, let's see. I'm going to do this. See if this actually works. Hey, it almost worked right. All right. This is what made me laugh and cough. She's got falcon crest hair, and I love it, says Mark Aaron. She did have falcon crest hair, didn't she? Those were the days. Back in the days of falcon crest hair. I love it. That's right. That's right. Oh my man, I can't believe it. So yeah. Richard says the instrumental has a very 80s vibe. That's true. It's very Barney's vibe. Barney vibe. Yes. It's 1992. It's just too funny. Just too funny. What else? Okay, so Blake says, okay, I'm officially convinced that this song is about riding in the car. What was your first clue? I don't know. Blake is silly. And Drew says, yeah, he gets paid extra per chuckle. That's why I'm always trying to throw him in there. You know, when you're paid by the chuckle, you want to make sure there's a bunch of them. Just a bunch. Oh, my goodness gracious. All right, let's see. What else? What else? I have to look for something here. Oh, Nicholas says, would love to see you pop out from behind the curtain in behind the scenes. Any appearance with you showing your face is amazing. Why, thank you. There's very little of me, very little video of me on the shows or in the behind the scenes footage because well, I was kind of busy. And I was the one shooting most of the video. We have video from somewhere, I'm sure, lots of video from Steve White, and then there was somebody else, I think, who might have shot some. But you know, it's there's just not a lot. And I it's one of those things, again, I kind of want to be sparing with it. I don't want to give it all up. What else? Let's see. And then, yeah, okay. So that's the thing. Yeah, and yeah, please pay no attention to the man behind the curtain or the camera. Excuse me, not the curtain, but the camera. It wasn't a Wizard of Oz. It was not a Wizard of Oz thing, was it? No. So, but yeah. So I think that's kind of about it, folks, because we've gone over an hour, and they don't pay me by the hour here. I wish they did. I wish somebody paid me to do these. But yeah. But yeah, thank you so much for being here. Everybody's, we had like 85 or more people here. Every once in a while we'll get more, but I think one of the reasons why we don't have more people coming by is that I haven't been very good at promoting the Planet Bob stuff up to this point. But as I was mentioning, I've got this software that I'm starting to use. It's like super powerful, also super complex. So if I can get past the learning curve, I will definitely have a scheduled bit of marketing to do to let you know ahead of time when things are coming. I will create those events in advance, and so that you will see them and you'll be able to sign up for them, show your interest, etc., etc. And so we'll see. Well, everything. I just keep trying to improve this and that, and spend a little bit more time. My schedule has changed a lot because one TV show that I was working on very briefly, I'm not working on as much anymore. So hopefully my extra spare hours that I'm going to have over the next week or two or three or whenever are going to help me get a little more organized and do some more stuff. All right, folks. Love you lots, as always. Thank you much. Thank you. And James says, thank you for the encouragement, and I thank you for your encouragement. I do.
And so do I. It's been great. It really has, folks. Thank you so much for being here. Really. I mean that. Another hug. Here it comes. Look out. What? Okay. All right, that's it. That really took it out of me that time. Bonus hug, no extra charge. Okay, thanks everybody. But first, before we go, let's make some announcements.
I think that's a good idea. This is where you can get a cameo from me. This is where you can get a shout-out, a video, custom shout-out, and I will talk about your birthday or somebody else's birthday or a party, whether it's like, a rehearsal dinner for a wedding or whatever, or somebody's graduating. That's kind of a thing right now. For your graduate, get a Barney shout-out. Me and the LPG, that's not Ladies Professional Golf, that's the little purple guy. Nothing wrong with LPGA. But we will say hello to whoever you want, and we will say, happy birthday or happy whatever, or we will give words of encouragement, which are always important. Yes. And that's a fun thing to do. And so then there's also, again, that's where you go to get autographable items, streamily.com, streamily.com/yes, that Bob West. And you can get autograph photos, or you can get a poster, one of my manga posters. I think I've still got some. Yeah, I've got some left right now. So those are in stock. And I'm also going to put up, as a reminder, I'm going to put these guys up, put these three up. Yes, right. Okay, there's those. And maybe a few other things. All right. Kelsey says, hugs back, Barney. I love you. You love me. We're best friends like friends should be. It's true. Well, thank you, everybody. I appreciate you. And I will see you back here, hopefully, next Sunday for my next Streamily signing. And then after that, I will put up the schedule. And I think, I'm not sure if I have the, do I have, is this the, no, that's not the current schedule. Holidays 2023 current schedule? Nope. Streaming schedule. Maybe that's it. Hey, let's see if this has the right dates on it. Oh, whoops. Let's get this again. Wrong key. Next scene. Nope. Next page. May 11th. May 19th. June 16th. Yeah, this is old. So, ignore this. Just ignore that. I'll get the new schedule to you. I will post the new schedule. I've already posted it once on Facebook, but I'll post it again. And so I will let you know. But this coming weekend, again, is definitely the Streamily signing. And then like a couple of weeks after that, I will have another Planet Bob. And we will hang out. And we will talk. And stuff. And thanks to everybody who came. I really appreciate it. And I will see you soon. Love you lots. See you then. Bye.